Alright, this is a book review tonight. It's on caterpillars. I found a good picture book. It's called 100 Caterpillars. It's put out by Jeffrey Miller and Daniel Hanson and Winfred Holwitz. Put out by the Belknap Press of Harvard University Press. It's a good picture book, you know, when you're studying biology and stuff and all the different types of wildlife we have out there. It's got it's a good picture book because everything in here is filmed from the black backdrop, so you can see they've taken the backdrop and made it totally black, so you can get a good look at the picture of the view of the caterpillar and all the details and stuff. So it's a good format if you're studying biology and stuff. All this is scientific data that's been gathered for ages, and there's people that had to go out there and take these pictures. They had to categorize it. They had to find out what the habitat, what it was eating, and all that stuff, getting their magnifying glass out. Under extreme circumstances, they had to go out in the jungle. They were getting bitten by mosquitoes, constantly having to fight the weather and raining and stuff, you know. So just to gather data, you know, go out and get a degree in biology and stuff, but you're talking over 150 years and 200 years, 300 years of research. You know, through a lot of times it was, you know, pretty strenuous places where they had to go do the research at. But you get 100 caterpillars in here, and you got all good pictures of the caterpillar through the black backdrop. You know, there's a good example of that. And so you got a good... Get some scientific information on morphology, behavior. Not all the caterpillars turn into butterflies, and most of them do. So you see these bright colors and stuff, but that doesn't always transfer into that's what the color of the butterfly is. It's what they discover. But caterpillars are similar to us, but they do all their morphology outside. They don't have a human incubator. They create an artificial incubator and morph themselves. So while it's similar to us, it's not the same thing. So it's an interesting phenomenon if you're looking for aliens and looking for maybe better reproductive methods. Is that one way to do it? You know, just you create a cocoon and have the ability to go into hibernation for a couple months, and then you come out a better alien or more intelligent alien, or you know, yeah, that's one of the interesting studies, like in astrobiology and stuff. Is does that produce a is it a better system of evolving? And when you find extraterrestrials out there that go through two evolutionary phases, maybe one is in the ocean, and in the second phase they just hibernate on the beach or something for a couple months and create an artificial cocoon. The next thing is they're just regular aliens, you know, on terrestrial land. You know, it's a possibility. You know, that's one of the reasons why you want to study this kind of stuff, because the possibility is that it might be alien life, even when you're looking just caterpillars. You know, it's a different form of reproduction. So, and also caterpillars, you know, we don't have the natural ability to fly other than actually creating engineering. I mean, engineering planes and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean an alien doesn't have the ability to create artificial wings and stuff through amorphosis and actually have the ability to go airborne. Just because we don't have the ability to do that doesn't mean that it isn't possible. So you go to another planet or something and you see aliens, even gliding like a flying squirrel or something, having a skin flap between the stump, and be able to hold it out like that and be able to jump over a cliff and glide down someplace. That's a possibility. It doesn't mean that they don't exist. As far as biology goes, almost anything is possible. There's one that kind of looks kind of like alienish. There's some green caterpillars. It really makes it look great when you get a black backdrop, so you get a good view of the caterpillar. You get your magnifying glass out and take a closer look at it, and they're high definition pictures, so makes for some good investigation. Here's some caterpillars that have kind of alien features to them. So I mean, is it possible that they have alien? It could be an alien life form on another planet. It's possible. There's a Rostrilla tremola. Interesting looking caterpillar. Here's one that looks kind of like a dachshund, a caterpillar dachshund. I don't think I've ever seen one. This is probably, it's called a Manduca rustica. It's probably found in Brazil somewhere, or South America. South Americans get a lot of these, There's a bright yellow one. You get all kinds of bright colors in caterpillars. You were looking at you saw my aliens I posted on playlist, uploaded. Those are all possibilities. They got little bright colors. The rainbow alien, if the alien has this type of metamorphosis origin, that doesn't mean possibility that those colors don't exist on an alien that walks upright. Another possibility is a beta. I'm going to do a special broadcast on that, but that rainbow alien is very possibly could be a beta. A beta can survive out of water for a week or 2 weeks. They survive in small puddles, they dry up, and then they just wait for the next rain. So you may be talking maybe a week, even less than that, but they have the ability to secrete oils in their skin and survive out of water. The beta just stays still and breathes air, so is it possible that you can get those, like a rainbow alien who's a female, that wouldn't be possible to have those kind of bright colors on somebody that actually walks upright and has a bigger head, is very intelligent, and is kind of an architect. That doesn't mean that's not possible that you can get that kind of coloring. Go around the earth and you see the different races are either black, white, or tan, But in alien world, those kind of bright colors are possible. Just because they're not necessarily native to the planet doesn't mean they don't exist. So, when you look at these caterpillars and stuff and you see the kind of bright colors they got, it doesn't mean we're the only species out there that there's advanced intelligence that does use this kind of incubation and stuff, and they live in the jungle or higher vegetation areas. Don't mean they don't exist. These are all definitely very possibilities. You know, I don't write the astrobiology literature, but if they're not doing that and suggesting that these are all biological aliens is a possibility, that's kind of the inspiration for studying biology, is it's a possibility that they do exist. And all you have to do is have data, scientific data as to what the planet's conditions are on another world, and then you can forecast as to what might possibly be out there, you know. So you put two and two together. It doesn't mean that we'll never have the ability to go out there, and it's going to take some kind of intervention, extraterrestrial intervention that says, hey, we'll just arrive and you can become part of our federation out there in the galaxy, and we'll, you know, but you'll have to join us, and we have a higher technology and stuff, and so you have to live with whatever they set. Here's some bright green caterpillars. That doesn't mean, you know, that we won't be able to run around on a starship or something. That's a possibility in the future, but it would take some kind of extraterrestrial arrival at that level for us to be able to do that. They're not going to just hand us over the technology and we become another civilization until we have to join something that's part of theirs. You know, as far as history of the planet Earth goes, everything is stamped secret, so that, or top secret, and it hasn't. It's been a kind of a limited exchange of information. So, you know, you have to think in that terms as the rest of the galaxy and stuff. Are they going to share their science with us? You know, you would just hope that, hey, we'll just jump along for the ride. We don't have to have the plans for a starship, but we can jump on board. You know. Doesn't mean that there's one that's kind of alienish looking. It's called the Araucaria hyperachi. There's the Neprahula and a Narracampa mengens. I don't know who the hell named these, but I think it's French, or if it's that South American, I don't know. It sounds South American, but I'm not sure. You know, they were already living down there, so naturally they labeled them, and we just got the pictures and the information. There's one that's bright green with big eyes, kind of looks alienish. Here's one that has a snake's head. I don't think I've ever seen it. That's kind of an interesting phenomenon. He didn't know whether he wanted to be a snake or a caterpillar, which kind of looks unusual. It's probably to scare predators away. Kind of its natural defense. Sterna. This one's interesting. I don't know what the hell that is up there. It's kind of like tentacles. And whether those are eyes or what, it's kind of an interesting phenomena. You know, you get a lot of strange species in caterpillars. You know, you just get a lot of, you know, if you're looking for alien, You know, caterpillars is a good study. That's why I'd recommend if you're, you know, looking for an alien collection of pictures. Here's a good book to get because its format. I mean, these really look clearer when you add the black backdrop to it. You get a good picture of it. Just get a lot of bright green colors. You know. Well, you get through all the pictures and stuff. In the back, gives you a picture. It gives you more information on the butterfly. The main emphasis is on the caterpillar, so if you want a picture book on butterflies, you'll have to get another book. But on the background, it gives you a background of every one of these caterpillars as to what it morphs into, and give you some information on where it's at and what it eats and stuff, where it migrates. Some of these live in Costa Rica. Some look like moths. Tells you where they're at. Some of these are in Central America. I thought they were all in South America. Some are in Central America, some are America. So anywhere between Central America, North America, and South America, you know, you pretty much got the whole book here. Good information on the butterflies. You know, some are kind of brownish looking. They're not as colorful when they leave the caterpillar stage. So, you know, I guess because they're up in trees and stuff, so morphing into brownish color looking butterflies and stuff gets them a little better camouflage. I think the monarch butterfly in North America is one of the prettier butterflies. Most of these butterflies are kind of brownish and kind of dull looking. They don't look as extraordinary as the caterpillar. But there are a few, you know, a few colorful caterpillars, butterflies in there. There's like it's a bright orange butterfly, similar to the monarch. Those are real attractive butterflies. So those are favorites of ecotourists that live in Santa Rosa in Costa Rica. So there's a black color. It kind of looks kind of neat. Black colored wings. That's about it. There's a picture of all of them. See, only a few of them are really bright colors. The monarch's the best looking one. That's in North America. You know, I think some of the other ones have orange features to them. So, well, that does it up for this one.